Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I'm sharing with you all of my favourite things from January. So I have done a favourites video for November and December and I'll leave them linked below in case you're interested in seeing what my favourite items were for those months. So as always, there's a bit of a mixture of beauty, clothing, food, things I've been watching on TV, so I hope that you enjoy. So first of all, I wanted to just talk about a couple of makeup products I've really been loving in January. So the first one here is this Colourpop brow mascara. This one is in the shade dark brown, and as you can see, it's just, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. It's just a brow mascara. I am wearing it today, and what I really love about this one from Colourpop is the shades are really good match. The formula is a really good consistency, not too wet, not too dry, brushes out into my brows really easily, gives them a really nice shape, and then it also holds them in place all day. Most of the time I don't even need to go in and fill them in with a pencil. I just use this, and yeah, I've just been really loving it. I've been using it every single time I do my makeup, and I will definitely be repurchasing this once it runs out. So the next makeup thing I've been loving in January is also from Colourpop, and if you've seen my Colourpop mystery box video, you will recognise this palette from there. So it is the So Fly eyeshadow palette. I am wearing it today. I've just created this really nice simple neutral look. I've been really into neutral eyeshadow looks quite recently actually, which for me is a bit of a shock because normally I'm all about the colour. So if you haven't seen it, this is what the palette looks like. And if you have seen it, you will remember that one of the shades did actually come broken, but there is still plenty in there, and it's the shimmer that I've got on today actually. It's really, really gorgeous. I love the shimmers in this. I love the mattes. They're very easy to blend out. Today I'm wearing Depart, Damselfly, Dragon and Skydive, which are really probably my go-to shades. I do also use FYI quite a lot, but those four shades are my go-tos at the moment. And yeah, I've just been reaching for this palette so much this month. I don't know if it's just because it's new to me, or as I said, I've just been really loving doing a neutral look, and this is a really excellent palette to create some neutral looks. So yeah, this is still for sale on their website. I have filmed, should be out by now, might not be out by now, I'm not sure, a whole palette review of this. So if I have already filmed it, I'll link it below, but if not, keep your eyes peeled for that. And then the final beauty related product is this Nivea Cocoa Indulge body lotion. So Tim actually got me this for Christmas. It's massive. It is a 400ml pump bottle. I love that it's a pump bottle. It's just so easy, just if my skin's feeling a bit dry or I notice a patch of dryness, just to pop a little bit onto my hand and just rub it into the areas that need it. It smells gorgeous. I love the fragrance of like cocoa butter. It's so moisturizing. It just melts into my skin really, really quickly and easily, and it does leave my skin feeling really lovely and soft. I don't find I need to be constantly reapplying it like you sometimes find with some lotions. And yeah, I have just been really loving this. Leaves your skin feeling so soft and hydrated and moisturized, and also smelling amazing. So the next couple of bits are, I guess, a little bit more random. The first up is a book. So this is the Inspector Colbeck's case book, and it's 13 Tales from the Railway Detective. So it's got 13 short like murder mystery stories that are all, as I said, based around the railway. It's set at a time where trains were kind of just being introduced and the railway was all still being built in England. And what I really like about this, because they are short stories, you sort of like obviously get through them quite quickly. There's like the build up as to like what's happened, and then there's like a few suspects, and then quite quickly you get to find out obviously who done it. They are quite light-hearted, a very easy read, quite chilled, nothing too grisly or gruesome. And it's the same two police detectives in each story, and each story's like different. There's one about a painting being stolen, there's one about like pickpockets at Euston train station. They're all like a little bit different, and just a really easy read. I would definitely recommend checking this author out. He's done so many other books, I'm not sure if I can get them here in Australia, but I'm definitely gonna have a look on Amazon once I finish this. So next favourite of January definitely is a bit random. It's these Van Gogh postcards that I actually got from Shein. So I'll show you the back. Pretty very, very minuscule, but there are 30 postcards in here, and I think they were like $4 or something ridiculously cheap. I'm not going to be using them as postcards, they have got a different use. So yeah, a whole selection of different Van Gogh artworks. I just thought that they were really nice. I've seen a few of his paintings kind of in the flesh, so to speak. So the plan for these is this back wall here obviously looks very, very empty. I'm going to create a bit of like a collage with these postcards and just blue tack them up. I wanted to put something up there, but I didn't really want to get like a big tapestry or something that would like make the room look smaller. And I kept seeing everywhere all like different postcards up in, yeah, like a bit of a montage. So yeah, I thought I would get these. They had loads of different ones on Shein actually, lots of different styles, different art styles to suit every different taste. There was a lot of like botanical ones, more modern ones. I just thought, yeah, the Van Gogh ones are quite interesting. I like his paintings, I like the style, and I thought that they would look kind of nice and colourful on the blank wall behind me. So next up on my January favourites, you will probably recognise if you've seen my what I got for Christmas video. So first of all is the Vans that I received for Christmas, these bright yellow Vans, which I absolutely love. This bit's like suede-y, this bit at the top's like leathery, and this bit here is canvasy. They are so comfortable. I wanted a trainer that was a bit more kind of lightweight than my Air Force Ones and my other Puma trainers, and yeah, I just absolutely love these. I've been wearing them with like all different coloured outfits. I don't even care if they don't like match the t-shirt that I'm wearing. I've just been wearing them literally every single day. They are, yeah, very comfortable, very lightweight, and I just love them. And then the second clothing item I probably should have put on today actually would have, I don't know, maybe gone a bit better, but I also got this for Christmas from Tim, and it is this t-shirt that he got me from Redbubble with this like creep show design on the front, and this is all like Stephen King books in the background here. If you don't know, he's my favourite author, and I not only love the print of this t-shirt, it's like got quite a nice oversized fit. It's 100% cotton, so even though it's black, when it's warmer, I don't feel too hot in it because it is cotton. It's a lovely fit, and yeah, I appreciate the design's probably not for everyone, but I just really, really love it. So as I do every month, I try to talk about a couple of like TV programs or films that I've watched throughout the month, just to maybe give a bit of inspiration if you're on the hunt for a new series or movie to watch. So what I have thoroughly enjoyed this month, and I appreciate I'm a bit late to the party on this because I just haven't managed to catch up, is Drag Race All Stars, All Winners. Like even Tim has got really, really into it. We have finished watching it now, and yeah, it got to the point where he was like, you can't watch an episode without me, like we have to watch it together. Whereas previous series, like I've just watched on my own because it's not really been that bothered. But I think what I enjoyed so much about All Stars, All Winners is that because they were all previous winners of Drag Race, they were just so polished. Like their drag is just phenomenal. They just nailed every single challenge. There was no like weak links out of any of the queens. They were all absolutely fantastic. Probably the best snatch game I've ever seen on any series ever. And my favourite queen ever, Jinx Monsoon, was also on it. But yeah, if you are a fan of Drag Race, you probably have seen it. If you haven't seen it yet, I would definitely recommend getting around to watching it. Here in Australia, it's on Stan because they took it all off Netflix. So yeah, definitely worth the $10 a month that I pay for Stan to be able to watch Drag Race. And then I haven't watched a lot of movies this month because I've been quite busy going back to uni, but one movie I have really, really enjoyed was on Disney Plus. It was Strange World, which is an animated film. I'll just read out the like brief synopsis in case you haven't seen it. So it's a Walt Disney Animation Studios original packed action adventure. It introduces a legendary family of explorers as they attempt to navigate an uncharted, treacherous land alongside a motley crew, including a mischievous blob, a three-legged dog, and a slew of ravenous creatures. And basically starts off with this explorer. He's out with a group of other explorers and his son. He gets separated and then he's just not heard or seen from for like 30 years. The boy grows up, gets married, has his own son, and they eventually go off and start exploring because their power source for all of their like crops and electricity is starting to run out. And yeah, there's a lot of fun twists along the way, but I just thought it was a really like different storyline. It's not something I'd seen from Disney before or even in an animated film before. Definitely family friendly, be a good one to watch if you've got kids, or you know, Tim and I watched it together and we both thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a really nice kind of, not necessarily a twist at the end, but yeah, it's just a kind of wholehearted, wholesome family movie. I feel like you can't go wrong with Disney, and yeah, a few weird and wonderful characters in it, which I really, really loved. So my last two favourites of January are food related. So the first thing, I have eaten all of them, or like Tim and I have eaten them all, so I've just saved the wrapper. It is these honeycomb whirls biscuits from Coles. There's a little close-up. So it's like biscuit on the bottom and it's got like a honeycomb cream, chocolate that's got again a honeycomb cream kind of thing on it. It's also got bits of honeycomb in the chocolate. So if you like honeycomb, then you definitely like these. I think they were like less than $2 for the pack, and just like the perfect size little treat to have after dinner. I thought the addition of the actual pieces of honeycomb was really interesting. When I bought them, I just thought they were going to be honeycomb flavored, which would have been, you know, enough for me. But yeah, they're really, really tasty, and if you are in Australia, I would recommend picking these up from Coles because they are delicious. And then the last thing I've just had to grab from the freezer, which is also why I've saved it till last, but it is this Connoisseur Camarosa strawberry ice cream. And when I say this is probably the nicest ice cream I have ever eaten, I don't think I'm lying. Like genuinely, this is so tasty. Like I love strawberry ice cream anyway. As much as I love like Ben and Cherryz and all those like fancy mix-in flavours, I am a sucker for just like a bog standard strawberry ice cream. It is pretty much all gone, and if you can see, it has got a bit of like a strawberry swirl in it. It's almost like a strawberry ice, which I think really complements the ice cream, which is really, really creamy. It just doesn't taste like synthetic strawberries. It just tastes like strawberries, and yeah, you can see I've enjoyed it. Obviously with Tim, I've not eaten nearly a whole litre of ice cream this month, but they do this Connoisseur one in a whole range of different flavours. So once this is finished, I'm definitely going to try another flavour from their range. I think it's one of those ice creams that's like, don't buy it if it's not on special, because it's probably going to be on special the next week. And again, if you're in Australia and you can pick up this Connoisseur strawberry ice cream, I definitely recommend that you do so. So that is all of the things I have been loving and using loads throughout January. Definitely let me know if you've tried out any of these things, or if there's anything that you've been loving throughout January, then definitely let me know. I'm always on the hunt for recommendations of like books, makeup, food, TV shows, anything. So yeah, if there's anything you can recommend to me, definitely let me know in the comments below. As I said, I did a favourites for November and December, so I'll leave those linked below if you want to check those out after this. You're more than welcome to do so. But as always, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give the video a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.